I see you are training in your free time now. Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you off guard, but shouldn't a soldier in the Eurasian army be more aware of their surroundings? I only jest. No need for your flushed cheeks. I got a snack from the mess tent and saw you training from there. Instead of wandering back to the medical tent, I decided that I might as well check on you. Yes, check on your arm mobility. Even though some time has passed, I'm sure the arm is still fairly hard to move comfortably. Of course, I'm a medic, I know these things. May I touch your arm? Calm down, I will not intentionally hurt you. I need to move your arm around to see if it is sore or if you've lost any mobility. Not to mention, I want to assess how much feeling you have in the limb. Some individuals will begin to lose feeling in their limbs when they are hurt in a way such as you. Now, let me move it up, down. Did any of that hurt? That is good. Oh, you winced when I moved it this way. Is this pain intense or just a sense of leftover soreness? You were still sore? Alright, that is not too unusual. Finally, can you feel things that touch this arm? Can you sense my hand on your upper arm? Okay. Can you feel it lower, closer to your wrist? That is good. How about your fingers? Can you feel my fingers over your own? Wonderful. It seems that you haven't lost your sense of feeling in that arm. Honestly, I did not think you were suffering from loss of feeling, but it is always safer to check before writing it off without a quick examination. I have some free time as of now, due to the temporary truce of the gods. Wouldn't you have heard before me? I'll overlook it and add it up to you focusing on your recovery. There was a coup in the Balian Empire. Surprisingly, it was led by the Emperor's daughter. What was her name again? Princesa Marisol Talaflores, I think. Amidst all the chaos, the Balian army has stopped their push. I can only guess His Majesty King Jahan is waiting to see what the young princessa does. Will she continue her father's foolish war, or request a treaty? We will only see in time what happens. I only hope the young lady seeks to do what is right. Now enough of this serious talk. There is nothing that people like us can do about it anyway. Impress me with your skills. Come now, you were doing fine before I came along. Why shy away from a chance to show off your battle prowess? My tongue isn't that sharp. Plus, I'm not versed in sword techniques, so regardless if you are making mistakes, I will not be able to notice. I wield a dagger out of self-defense, far from the large broadswords that you train with. Not to mention I have no real training with daggers. I just try to stab people if they dare attack me. Not that that is something that occurs often. Now, will you be showing me anything, or should I just go ahead and leave? Wonderful. I need something to entertain me today. Wow. I am sure that training dummy is absolutely trembling in its non-existent boots. Sorry, I did not mean to mock you. Though true, I really shouldn't say anything when I cannot fight myself. Me? No. I have no business with swordplay. What purpose does me lifting up your swordplay? Fine. I suppose I can if you are so insistent. Content now? I have lifted it. Swing it? Swing it how? You are a terrible teacher. Imagine if I was taught how to suture wounds this way. If my tutors just told me, just stick the needle into their body, the wound will close up eventually. Horrible. Fine, I will do as you say. Ha! Gods. This must be so taxing after a while. I do not envy you. I mean, no, it is not heavy yet. However, it's obvious the longer you spend swinging this thing around, the more energy you exert. Of course my form is wrong. I have no idea what I'm doing. Fix my form then, wise one. So, move my arms like this, and change my stance. How? Oh, this makes sense. Alright, you might not be as bad of a teacher as I initially stated, but don't get overly excited over the slightest amount of praise. I know you're still a novice. I won't ever forget that pitiful look on your face when I took that arrow out of your arm. No, I will not let it go. Recounting your worst moments is one of the perks of my job. Yes, moments. I've been stationed at this camp for the past couple of months. You were one of the soldiers that caught my eye. Not for any good reasons, mind you. I remember the first time I saw you. You were attempting some archery training. You completely missed the target, but managed to hit an apple out of a tree. It would have been impressive if that was even the target. Is that why you shifted over to swords? Knew it. You obviously have more familiarity with it, though not enough to have made you proficient. Why are you even here? Oh. I suppose for most people the army does pay decently. It must be difficult being dependent on to help support your family. Sincerely, you have my sympathy. I knew you would ask the same in return. I am here because I chose to. My brother and I are both trained medics, you see. When the war broke out, we wanted to be where we were needed the most. Here, close to the front lines. Honestly, we both have a distaste for war, but we desire to be where the injured are. If we can preserve lives here, then it would have been worth it. Currently, he's at one of the other encampments. We send each other letters to let each other know that we are unharmed. That's as far as my story goes. I am far from altruistic. I don't consider myself such, though my brother most likely is. Maybe I'm just out here to see if all of my teachings have amounted to anything. In a morbid way, discover if my training was adequate enough, or if I am still no match to my older brother. If that is the case, then my reason for being here is a selfish one after all. This discussion has gotten very grim. An unfortunate gift I have. Perhaps that is why people stay clear from me unless they are injured. Pah, you don't need to utter words of comfort to spare my feelings. I know I'm a prickly individual, and hard to be around, but I am content that way. So there is no reason to comfort me over something like that. I see. Well, clearly you were injured more than I initially thought if you think I am pleasant company. That or you're a liar. I will overlook it for now. Yes, it is very sweet of me. You should be appreciative. For now, I should leave you to your training. The gods know you need it. Here, take your weapon back. I have no need for it. Also this. Catch. Enjoy it. Yes, an apple. You've been out here for a while. Eat something. It will be good for you. Look, I give you a hard time because I like you. So take my kindness and eat the damn apple. You know where to find me if you need me, friend. See you another time.